Hey Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Venus signs. Let's start this reading by pulling some cards out from this deck and see what's going on for you guys for this week. Later on, we're going to be checking in with Tarot to see who or what you might be dealing with, okay? So Aries, please bear in mind that the messages are general. If it doesn't resonate for you, my dear, you may check your other signs for additional information. And cross watchers, it can also be vice versa depending on your situation, okay? Alright, so let's see what's going on for you guys for this week. Alright, so the overall theme playing out, we have breathe, okay, Aries? Spirit is saying inhale good vibrations, exhale bad vibrations, alright? Don't let anxiety and stress take over. If you need to take a break, make that happen, okay? You need to recharge your batteries. And I kind of feel like that's what you've been doing in the recent past. You took a break from something or someone here just to recharge your batteries, okay? Get you guys in a better mind space and heart space. But some of you could be overthinking about this. Even though you already are energetically pulling away from that situation, you're still very much overwhelmed with your thoughts here with thinker. Specifically this week, some of you could be weighing pros and cons, making a decision about something, and you're trying to also detach your feelings so that you can see this in a logical standpoint. Hopefully, you guys could be coming up with your own decision based on what it is that you feel like is rightfully going to align you towards, what it is that you want to manifest here. Okay. In the near future, though, we have by the book. To me, this talks about getting back on track. Okay, getting your ducks in a row, pretty much getting back to work, Aries. If this got you quite sidetracked, you really needed this space here, right, to recover. Otherwise, if you push yourselves, it will be a lot of, I kind of feel like energetically it will conflict you, right? You will feel drained, exhausted, and you might not be able to function very well. So I kind of feel like this week is all about, just meditating, taking a break, maybe getting more sleep here, focused on what your intuition is saying. If there's a lot of ideas in your mind, negative or positive, try to calm your thoughts and filter the noise in your environment. Soon enough, things will just be more aligned. Things will be making more sense. You will get the clarity that you need. Okay, so we're gonna see what that is all about, Aries. Hopefully we can see who or what you're dealing with for this week. Additional messages, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who or what is Aries dealing with for this week? We have the Judgment card showing up here. So it's a long overdue decision that must be made, and Aries kind of feels like if this is a specific relationship, you already had 1 or 2 cycles with this person. But this Judgment card is all about making something really official to let go of the past, so you will be free from this energy, this low vibrational energy, okay? Some of you guys could also be answering to your higher calling, which is pretty much an overwhelming decision to make. But it kind of feels like you're ready, Aries. It's just that maybe some of you guys are overthinking this, okay? Alright, so the heart of the matter is the 7 of Swords. Energetically, you are dealing with something that kind of feels like you're not ready to confront this person or situation, Aries. Right? You're taking a break from this. You're resting it off, but I feel like someone is watching you, is observing you. It's the energy of getting some information about you, but behind your back. Okay, I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but someone is checking you out, okay? This might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Kind of feel like they're being blocked at the moment. You both are not in talking terms. I kind of feel like it's been ongoing for some time now, and one of you here wants to break the silence. I kind of feel like one of you wants to air things out here, okay? Nothing is truly moving here, with this currently being a challenge. Someone is being stubborn, or maybe just quite not energetically prepared to confront and communicate. Another card indicating that there's a sense of blockage here. The root of this whole situation, it's either this person isolate themselves here, energetically pulled away because they felt overwhelmed at some point. This card usually indicates there's a lot of people or maybe an energy that is blocking this person, overwhelming this person, almost feeling like they're being attacked, okay? It's the energy of also not knowing who to trust. You are dealing with someone who's afraid to trust at the moment, Aries. Or this could be your energy as well, right? So in the past, we have the Daughter of Wands. This is you. Or you might be dealing with another fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So in the past, you and this person had something special. I kind of feel like this could be a colleague or a friend, or maybe a romantic interest for some of you. Now, one of you ghosted the other person here, and quite frankly, even though there's no communication, you both are still thinking about each other. That's what I'm getting with the cards. All right. Now, the best that can come out of this, 8 of Wands, I kind of feel like you need to move forward from this, Aries. Also, if you're thinking about getting clarity directly from this person, this card can also indicate communication lines are going to be open. You or this person might be thinking, how can we reestablish communication? Kind of feel like someone feels awkward, Aries. They feel awkward because they've been blocked, or you've been blocked by this person for some time. They don't know how to say hi or approach you once again and pick up from where you guys left off, okay? What's coming in the near future, though, is 2 of Swords. Kind of feel like both of you are still going to be in this stale energy, no movement, right? A while ago, I got this energy that you guys already have one foot out the door. Maybe you're contemplating and thinking of leaving this situation completely, but you still can be in this energy of thinking of the consequences, right? You did have the thinker energy a while ago for you, so you're thinking of pros and cons. What will happen if I completely close this chapter of my life, you know? So yeah, someone is definitely radio silent here. This could be through social media, or just if you were used to talking to this person every day, because a lot of these cards are actually minor arcana. So this is someone you talk to a lot every day in the past, or there's just smooth communication in the past. Kind of feels like it's awkward because now things are pretty much quite up in the air. There's no sense of finality, okay? There's no closure. A lot of things are needed to be said as well, but you both are avoiding this. Now, this is creating an energy of anxiety and stress for you, or could be for this other person as well. There's a lot of doubts, fears, almost feeling paralyzed, unable to break the silence here, okay? I feel like you're dealing with someone's overthinking, Aries. Something about them going back and forth in what happened in the past here, that they're not really getting inner peace. There's a lot of sleepless nights as well. They're trying their very best, though, to get inner peace, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work here. A lot of swords here. There might have been some fight too, Aries. I don't feel like this is necessarily caused by you, but because of a circumstance that has happened, made this person feel outcasted or like an outsider. Remember I said they are having a little bit of a problem or trouble trusting others. I kind of feel like something happened in this relationship that made this person question you or question the connection. All right, they don't know who to trust at the moment. That's why we have the 9 of Swords here. So hopes and fears. This person hopes to move forward and let this situation go because it's currently energetically blocking this person altogether. It's affecting them mentally, emotionally, and spiritually here, right? This card also talks about victory and success. I kind of feel like you want to be able to reach calmer waters with this person, right? And I kind of feel like whatever you choose to decide on here, Aries, whether that's reestablishing communication or letting go of this person, either way, movement is needed. So you can finally put this to rest, right? You will evolve as the butterfly. There's going to be a lot of fast changes that's going to happen here once you energetically focus your mind on making a decision, right? You know what they say, indecision is still a decision. So if you are still going to be in this energy of feeling stuck, I kind of feel like it's just going to weigh you guys down. That's why we saw earlier the Judgment card. You need to end this quote-unquote suffering. This goes for the person you're dealing with here as well. This really needs to have some form of closure. Well, you could be dealing with a Capricorn as the final outcome. I kind of feel like you guys are going to communicate with a Capricorn. There's going to be some smooth communication going back and forth here. But I do want to point out, because of all these swords here, it all depends on this person's outlook and perspective. if you both are in this energy of really just learning to release any issues in the past and coming together in a mutual understanding, I can feel like you will overcome this. But I kind of feel like, just a heads up, Aries, I could feel like this person is still in a pessimistic outlook when it comes to what has happened in the past. So what this means is that there's a chance to bring up past issues, past challenges, or maybe there has been some deceit or conflict. I kind of feel like this person is just energetically still going to bring that up. And to you, kind of feels like you want to move forward from that. You don't want to be discussing that any further. Otherwise, you're just going to block this person out, okay? You want to be able to focus on something new is what I'm sensing here. So you're trying to avoid things becoming unhealthy, quite a clutter, or overly dramatic is what I'm sensing here. There's a lot of meanings in this card, but just how the cards are laid out like this, you're avoiding something to be blown out of proportion once again. You're trying to avoid getting in any form of tension or conflict with this person, because they tend to just keep bringing back the past issues, which you're trying to heal at the moment, okay? So we're going to clarify these cards really quickly for you and see what else we can get for you guys for this week. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yep. Someone is definitely not ready to also come into terms with what you want out of this. I kind of feel like you both are just in disagreement at the moment. And this has been ongoing here. You left things pretty much heated up, or there's tension here. And now it's kind of like a momentary ceasefire. Okay, you do your thing, I do my thing. Let's not force the issue. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up from the two of you. Yeah, but this person could be trying to release negative thoughts in their mind. They're trying to battle with that. They're trying to overcome it. Kind of feel like they're trying to also heal from their tendencies to be pessimistic and overly paranoid, because a lot of these swords indicate there's a sense of paranoia. They fear something that has happened in the past, but truthfully, it's no longer the reality of the situation. It's just being too much highlighted or emphasized in their mind. Kind of feel like this person also needs to talk it out with someone, because they've been truly isolated for some time, okay? If you are used to talking to this person every day, maybe you were the one who helped this person release some negative thoughts and help them become, you know, in a much better mental state and emotional state. But now that you pulled away from this person, it is for a reason. I kind of feel like it affected you so much. It became so heavy on you, Aries. That's why you're avoiding the situation from blowing out of proportion here. It seems like you're trying to recover your energy here from the Sun card. You were recuperating from something that felt toxic, okay? And so is this person, right? You both are just not forcing it at this time. There's a lot more to heal, though, with the Sun card. But there's a sense of optimism here. I kind of feel like you both know you're much better off not forcing talking, and you're slowly getting back to a happier state, okay? Like I said, one foot out the door for you guys. You're still in the process of releasing. In the past, there has been something solid between you and this person, okay? Either you made an offer to this person or they made an offer to you, and it seemed really promising here, right? But something failed to launch, okay? At the moment, I kind of feel like one of you here is rushing in, wanting to communicate, but quite a little bit upset. So be careful about that, Aries. There might be some energy here that will urge you to say something you don't actually mean with the Son of Swords. Quite an unstable emotion, driven by maybe some feelings of frustration or impatience. So take a pause, a momentary pause, hit the pause button to just really analyze what it is that you want to happen here, because things can get really pretty heated up here, right? So why is the Two of Swords here? Maybe you want someone to make a straightforward decision here and not really play mind games anymore, because it's coming across as them taking a lot of time out from the relationship. It's formulating some ideas in your mind as well here, Aries, and you want to put an ending to that. You want to know the answers. If you're dealing with the water sign, I don't know, this is something that they resort to. They energetically just abruptly cut the connection if they emotionally cannot handle, right? Because I feel like you could be dealing with an empath, and I feel like they tend to absorb energies in the environment, and they tend to get really overwhelmed here. And so they need a lot of time to really cleanse. Yeah, with the moon card, that's the reason why they're encountering some empathy trap. Forgive me for that. Empathy trap. They're very, very sensitive. Psychic abilities are so high, but they tend to absorb people's energy. They're the type of person that when they enter a room, whether they are aware or not, they tend to absorb low vibrational energies just as much as positive ones, right? So this can be a little bit overwhelming if they don't do some cleansing, healing, crystal cleansing as well, or just energetically becoming aware that this is not their situation. It's just being currently I feel like there's a confusion here. Someone needs to be enlightened that it's not them but just the environmental circumstance, okay? And they need to draw the line here so that they won't all the time get overwhelmed, and then as a result affecting them in a negative sense. So I kind of feel like you want to get back to work here, Aries. You want to reshift your focus for this week and just get on with the stuff that you're doing, which is good, because I feel like if it's work, it's slowly coming in fruition. I kind of feel like you're also going to get a sense of achievement this week. A lot of people are going to recognize your hard work too, if this is related to work. Yeah. So I kind of feel like you guys are just going to address the issue, but please be careful. Once again, there might be some drama that you guys may regret later on. So this is kind of like something you can avoid. If they're making you feel a certain type of way, if you feel sad, frustrated, I kind of feel like it's an indication that you really need more time away from this situation or person, okay? Until such time that it no longer makes you feel a certain type of way, right? So don't let the situation overwhelm you guys mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Kind of feel like you have so much good things going on in your life, all right? It's all about prioritizing yourselves and your work. So that is your reading, my dear Aries. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.